Please help me welcome contestant number 1. Kyle Crawford.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Okay. Complete the thought. I woke up this morning with a sigh. My Toastmasters club was about to die. But no need to fret, for the safest bet was to... I'll repeat it again. Complete the thought. I woke up this morning with a sigh. My Toastmasters club was about to die. But no need to fret, for the safest bet was to Kyle Crawford.
The safest bet would be to look you in the eye. And what you need to do is to ensure that people understand why Toastmasters even matters. Look them in the eye and say, we can't die. We are Toastmasters. And what that means is we are able to take a random lyric and run with it. There is a skill set to that. And it is because of that that I feel I can look you in the eye and say Toastmasters will never die. Because eggs fry. It doesn't matter. This is Toastmasters. We know that we are able to stand up, look at each other, look at others, and understand that when we wake up in the morning with a sigh, Toastmasters will never die. And then frankly, I don't wake up in the morning with a sigh because I can live high and look others in their eye. I am quite certain that all of us, because we're here, understand why it is that Toastmasters is so important. I'm also quite certain that we all understand why it is that we should look everyone else in their eye. Or pirates. Pirates probably would just look in their eye and they would be okay with it. But the rest of us, look each other in the eye, know that Toastmasters will never die, and just sigh because it feels good. Thank you.
Dan Darnell.
The safest bet is to get involved. Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. If your club is about to die, I challenge each and every one of you to get involved. Pull those paddles out of your Toastmasters toolkit. Resuscitate your clubs. Remember, though, to say clear before you pull. You might have to have a bigger membership drive if you do that. Toastmasters clubs, membership, the life of a club, that goes up and down. We all experience that in our clubs today. But when it's down, we have to be up in our attitude. We have to be courageous. We have to try those things that maybe we haven't tried before. I keep waiting when I watch the movie Titanic that there will be a different ending. If you keep doing the same things over and over again and they don't work, what should you do? Try something new. Get involved. Bring a friend to your club. Show them what Toastmasters has done for you. Again, what should you do? Get involved. Use those superpowers that you've learned from Toastmasters. Mr. Contest Master.
James Dalton.
Boy, I'm so relieved. For the last 2 weeks, I've been fraught with worry over what question you might ask. And I wondered if it would be a question of a personal nature. Perhaps something about my email server, or maybe my autobiography. Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. My club is dying. What now? No fear, James Dalton is here! I would go out and hit every college, every bar, every business, and of course the District 8 leadership group and say, we need life support. We need to revive this club and get going again. Fozana, where are you? Obviously, we would need the district leaders to come in and assist and pull out those paddles and see what happens with our club. And get new blood in right away. Call the blood bank. Send over some leaders. Or new members, whichever's easier. And get going again. We'll go out on the internet and make a mass plea for new members. And hopefully all the other clubs we would notify so that they could also get the word out that our club needed help. That's what I think James Dalton would do, Mr. Contest Master.
Setsa Montenegro.
Get out of my mind. Indeed, it is true. I woke up with a thought. Because in my club, we hold our meetings on Fridays. And I happen to be speaking on the very same subject. Our club is about to die. But I said to myself, I don't need to panic. Because there is a hope. And what was that hope? The hope was the fresh mind of the people that are in the room. When it started, there were about 23 people, students in Missouri S&T. As time progressed, I watched as the numbers went down and down and down. Even the people that we were banking on to be so reliable, all of a sudden, they stopped coming to meetings. And they were unreachable even on their emails. But I'm not panicking, because I know the few that are left, they have enough energy. In the speech today, we drew more like a memorandum how to revive our club. And the first thing that we did was, let's get out into the streets. As much as we have our minds, as much as we have the heart and the energy, let's go out and find more young blood that is there and doesn't know about Toastmasters. We're yet to do that. I'm not panicking yet. We will get them, and I know they will come. Somebody approached me. I've been in Toastmasters for only 6 months. And here I am today. And I keep on bringing more people. If 5 people can bring more people, why need to panic? My club is not going anywhere. It is going to be existent. And in 2065, when we celebrate, my club is going to be the best. Because we have the energy. We have the young people. Freshmen are coming every year. And we are not let anyone getting out of the hook. I'm not panicking, sir. Our club is going to be alive. Thank you.
Ron Hill.
Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and the few of you that wandered in here by mistake. I picked up a book and I started reading about anti-gravity and I couldn't put it down. I Well, I figured I'd start with the worst possible joke so everything else would be an improvement. However, there are two things where, when you're looking at a club, especially a club such as ours, that has so much talent, and you're trying to grow that club, and this is something that is near and dear to my heart. You're trying to get new exposure, and the other thing that you're trying to do is you're trying to gain those people back that may have been part of it. So for getting those people to get that new exposure out there, you need to have a dynamic public relations person. Someone who knows social media, ones that can train the old people like myself and some of our older members on how it's done. And by golly, we actually have one in our club that does just that. Then the other part of it is reaching out to those old members that may have lost time, may have had other things come up, but to remind them how important this club is. Not just to us, but to them, to the community, all the things that it offers. To bring them back, to bring that vitality to the club, to get it to grow and take it to new heights. So ladies and gentlemen, in summary, you have a new public relations management to bring in the new people. You reach back to those people that had been a member of a club at an earlier time, and you grow that club, both from without and from within. So ladies and gentlemen, I end tonight. I hope that what I said tonight inspires you to grow your club and to help me grow my club as well. Thank you very much.
Toastmasters, District 8 Toastmasters have talent in more ways than one. We were entertained even during the table topics contest, weren't we? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to announce the winners, and of course, every winner deserves a drum roll. So, winner number 3. Toastmaster Dan Darnall. Drum roll, please, for contestant number 2. Tessa Montenegro. Drum roll, please, for contestant number 1, Kyle Crawford.